Hello all, Havoc here. Let's get ready to play some Space Engineers. Okay, so in our last episode, I talked about getting a few things set up and get the ball rolling towards getting some mining going. I got some solar panels set up. I got an extra battery built. There was enough supplies in the container. I didn't realize for enough power cells for another battery. So I got both of those done and charged up. And then I put a connector up here and moved the frog up there to get his batteries charged up. So now he's charging off of these batteries because we have a larger solar array on the station. So that's going to be a nice thing. And after I docked it, I was like, how am I going to get back into this thing? And I realized I can get to the cockpit through here. So pretty cool. So I got the tadpole worked on. And let's turn our lights on. There we go. It's got a little bit better of a shape to it now, a lot more thrusters, and a little bit more simpler. So we can use him to scoot around a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut away. I'm going to do some welding, get the refinery up online. There's a conveyor block there, and that's an assembler. And then I'm going to get some tubing to connect up to our small containers here. And actually, I might put another small container here. No, I'm going to put a conveyor block here. So I'll put a straight conveyor tube, so that way we can continue that way if we want. And then, so we'll get this all online. So the goal is that by the next sunrise, the frog will be fully charged, and we can go do some prospecting and finally start returning some more. So I'll see you guys on the other side of the cut. Okay, so to give you guys a little idea of what I do while I'm waiting for the sun to come up is just did a little bit expanding of the base. That's pretty much just a bunch of basic steel plates right now, because I haven't figured out how I want to tie it all together. So let's see if we can do this here. Bam. All right. So that's not what I wanted. I wanted this one. There we go. So, yeah, right now it's literally just a bunch of steel plates. But it has some pretty good flow to it, I think. Got the ramps up and down that side and that side. So now this is all smooth and connected. Walk around up here, and it's ramped down all the way around the outside. And then this is where we come up before. This is our initial staircase up. And then a little bit more of a platform here. So once we start turning it, pulling in some iron, I should say, I'll start welding this up. Because right now I think we only have a couple thousand steel plates, I think. Steel, oh, we have 12,000. But still, I mean, it's our only steel plates, so I'm not gonna go mucking around with those right now. This is only a couple hundred blocks, so not too big a deal. I really wish I had placed these up against a wall, not where they're at now. So yeah, we have an assembler now, so to make some more cells. Here we go. We need silicon and nickel and iron. So that's going to be our biggest thing, is start making batteries. So once daylight comes up, we can show you how we can start finding the ores we need to and start tackling the ones we need. So silicon, nickel, and iron will be our primary goals. So I'm going to continue to run around, do some more smoothing out of walls and stuff, and continue to wait for the sun to come up so we can go do some harvesting. So, see you on the other side of the cut. Okay, the sun's starting to break the horizon. We're getting power back into our cells, and they should be charging up. Let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick. I also started cleaning up the inside here while I was waiting for the sun to come up, so I can put an actual floor in here, so I can get rid of all this dirt on the inside. So I think it'll look pretty cool when that gets all done. So it's bouncing around, that's fine. There's a lot of power there, so that's going to be okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the tadpole out for a little spin. The frog is nearly charged up. Actually, it is charged up. I thought it was like 80%, but it's pretty good. So one of the things you guys have been telling me about are the spots for harvesting ores. You can find them easily if you can get a little bit of altitude and look at the ground. And in order to do that, well, let's get some altitude. Alright, so as we start to climb, there's still shadows on the ground. So try to find a spot that doesn't have any shadows. Whoa. Alright, I don't know what that was about, but okay. We just spontaneously lost all lift. I have no idea why. Because there's thrusters on the side, so it shouldn't have... Yeah, see? That's weird. Alright, so I'm going to keep gaining some altitude, wait for the sun to come up a little bit more. And there we go again, no lift. That's just really weird. Wonder, did we overload when we turn like that? Maybe? Not sure. Alright, so now we're up here. Sun's coming up. And there's where I can show you. So you guys keep talking about how there's dark spots. And if you can see right there where the 355 is, 360, right in the middle of it, there's a darker spot that's a different color from all the rest of the grass around it. If we had an ore detector and we flew over there, that would actually have an ore deposit underneath it. And that's going to be the same for anywhere we go. So there's an ore deposit right there, right in the middle of 380. And there's another one right there in the middle of the 352. So that's an easy way to tell from the surface if there's an ore deposit. How far down it is, well, that's kind of up to the ore detector if you're using one or your drill. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back down here. And we'll swap over to the frog and go see what we can find. Alright, so slide over here and park. Alright. Let's go take a look and see what how the frog performs. Okay, so it doesn't look like it can make up its mind on how much energy it wants to have. Whether it's 50 minutes or what, that's kind of funny. So let's go into here, G, ore detector, toggle on off. Go ahead and turn it on. So there was a spot right, oh there it is. Let's go over there real quick. And so you guys will see as soon as we get over here. And there it is. Cobalt and iron, I think, is what we saw. Iron, nickel, cobalt. Okay, so we need nickel. So we're going to actually land right here real quick, and we're going to put a beacon down. So let's go GPS, current position, cobalt, iron, and nickel. Great. I had to put a comma in there, but that's fine. So I'll come over here real quick, see what's over here. Well, we could use some silicon, and then we can start making some more batteries. So that would be fantastic. Alright, so we're gonna keep going around. So we only show 1730. Yeah, the battery life is just all over the place. So there's the iron deposit we already know about. And what are you? Alright, that doesn't want to pick up for some reason. Alright. So now what we can do is literally just look around for those dark spots, like that one right there. That looks like one. Let's head over here, take a look. Magnesium and nickel. Okay. Yes, we're going to do it again, because that way I can mark these out. View from current location. Magnesium and nickel again. Alright, so like I said, we could really use a silicon. See if we can travel the other side of the ravine and pick up some stuff. Let's see here, come on. Let's get some more ores. Oh, here's a spot it looked like over here. So one of the things I want to start working on is watching a lot of other YouTubers, and I'm sure a lot of you who do as well, besides my own videos. One of the best planetary guys I've found so far has got to be Wasted Space. Gold. So he's got a really awesome rover, and I plan on building one of his ships. Really? Alright. But I want to build one of his rovers. He built a fantastic rover in his current series, and I want to build one of those. Yeah, like I said, it's just fantastic, and oh no, really? Oh, okay, that worried me there. So I want to build one of those, and that'll get us around a lot cheaper than how we're getting around right now. Because right now this is pretty spendy. His rover gets him around far cheaper than how this is. I mean, we're using 3 small reactors and 2 batteries, and we're on minutes of power. So yeah, his reactor or his rover is so much more efficient and durable, as I nearly crashed the ship. So alright, so silicone is not appearing to be anywhere near over here. Let's go up a little, let's gain some altitude, just because we still have some sunlight peeking over the hills. Oh, that's the same deposit we already have. Alright, let's try to hit a couple more deposits up here. Would be kind of nice. Oh, there's one. Bam! Jackpot. Silicone. Alright. Alright, so those are our 3 we need for batteries, plus a couple few. Alright, so there we go. We got our major ones knocked out of the park there. Alright, so what we're going to do now is, there's something else I wanted to show you guys. Several of you are telling me to use my hydrogen in my suit. And they say, like, you have 100% on your suit. That's plenty. All you got to do is turn your inertial dampeners off. Yeah, I know ship fuel is critical. Thank you. So what I'm going to do to help with that is this. There we go.
Ship fuel critical.
There we go. Perfect. Actually, I wanted to turn those off. There we go. More better. Okay, so my jetpacks are off. And you can see here I'm jumping around. And I'm going to turn inertial dampeners off. Inertial dampeners off. So now I'm going to turn my jetpack on, and still, watch how my hydrogen just instantaneously, it's depleted. So jetpack on. And 64, 34, done. That's it. We're done. So even with the inertial dampeners off, it's gone. I mean, it's like instantly depleted. So it just doesn't work. I've seen there's a few mods on the workshop that will modify how much hydrogen we use now on the planet, and I'll look into one of those eventually, but right now we don't even have hydrogen being produced, so until we get over to that lake that's over there, I'm not going to worry about it. But so this guy here isn't really going to help us right now because he just doesn't have enough fuel. Once we get a couple more batteries on here, we're going to be okay. But for now, I think we're just going to have to use a tadpole and go out there and collect it the good old-fashioned way. I mean, so we got nickels right there, and then we have silicon over here. So let's go ahead and head over here to the silicon and start digging. This isn't going to be anything more than just a fancy hole in the ground, so we're just going to dig a hole. Alright, so let's go ahead and land this thing. Park. Be sure to turn it off. And, alright, let's get digging. So hopefully I can dig it in a way that I can get back out. That's one of the key things with this, is making sure you can get back out. So let's see here. Alright. Are we good? Yeah, I think we're good. Alright, so what I'll do is I'm going to mine for here for a few more minutes till we get some silicone. And then we're going to go ahead and just harvest the rest off camera, because it's pretty much going to be the same over and over and over again, and I don't think you guys want to watch that. Oh, there it is. Alright, we hit a vein of silicon, and we're pretty far down. Wow. Okay. So now we're just going to go ahead, and what's weird is, oh, there it is. It's like it's not picking it up. So I'm trying to get some more of the stone out of the way, because the last thing I want to harvest is stone. So luckily our refinery is online. Alright. So we can start harvesting this as soon as we get it back. Alright. So let's check our inventory. Let's get rid of the whole 7 stone we have. 3,000 silicon. Perfect. Be running low on inventory space here really soon, which is a good thing, which means we're gonna, there it is, we have a full load of silicone to take back and get harvested or processed. Alright, so let's move our beacon to here, I think. GPS, silicone. Thought there was a way to move it, but I think it's close enough. Alright, so that went a lot better than I anticipated. So now we just need to go get some nickel and iron, which is over there to that side to our right. And we can start making batteries. I mean, we do have uranium, don't get me wrong. We have 300 uranium, but my understanding is uranium is just almost impossible to get on the planet's surface, so we don't want to use up a valuable resource like that. Which is also why every time I park this guy, I turn it off. So let's go ahead and we can reach it. There we go. Okay, so we got the silicones producing, and now all we have to do is go collect all the other stuff we need. And I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera, and so tomorrow, or our next episode I should say, is going to be producing more power cells. We don't have enough. I think it's 120. Can't remember. Let's see. G. Let's see. I think. Let's see. Batteries. Power cells. It's only 20. Why was I thinking of so many? Oh, it's 120 for large ship. Oh man, I was looking at the one for the station. Ugh. Dope. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw a couple more batteries on here. Let's see, where are we at here? Dunk, dunk, there. Because this thing needs it bad. Alright, so that goes like that, and then we'll throw this guy here and here. Alright, so we're going to need those power cells. We're going to have just enough to do that too. Alright, that's going to be cool because that thing totally needs that. And come on, let me in there. Just did. Derp. Gimme. Ah, such a derp head. Cannot believe I did this. This actually makes this ship feasibly usable if all 4 of these are charged up, and this is just so frustrating. All right, well that is what it is. Oh, that's always dangerous. All right. So we do have another gyroscope in there. That's good, right? Right. All right. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna plug up this. Crouch down. There we go. Perfect. All right. So we still need that, all those supplies. So we're gonna go ahead and continue with that. So let's go ahead and climb in here. Okay. Batteries. Let's put you to battery 1. I love how it duplicates naming them. That's pretty awesome. So fully charged in 66 days. That's got to be one of the new ones. Yeah. All right. So that's our antenna. That's turned off right now to save energy. All right. So we'll just go ahead and let these guys charge up right now. I'd like the station to get back online. All right. See how much fuel do we have for the station? Oops, I had to climb in the chair. Fuel time is 15 hours. Oh, that's because the refinery's running. Okay, it's not bad considering we're running entirely on solar and batteries, and this beast is churning away. So one of the things I want to do is when I start getting these plates all welded up is I'm going to pick an contrasting color for the green, so the base isn't just one solid green color. So that's something I'm going to be looking forward to as well. Might actually go with this gray right here. I think that looks pretty good together. Oh, our silicone just shut off. Let's go see how much is in there. I was going to put a ramp up to the top of that, but I really don't want to do that. So inventory. So we have 4,000 silicone and production. And it takes 0.1 to make a single battery. So all we need is a metric butt ton of nickel and we're good because it looks like we have some iron. 1.4 thousand. So all right, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go harvest some nickel, and in our next episode we will have a bunch of power cells to produce more battery banks for our station, and then we can start working towards some more solar panels, getting our solar array built taller, maybe even put it up on a plinth, get it up higher up off the ground so it starts getting into the sun sooner. Put those solar trackers on there maybe. All kinds of fun stuff. So look forward to that kind of stuff in our next episode. So this is Havoc. Have fun. Keep gaming.